Boy, do I have a doozy for you guys. Oh man, do I. I've got something for you today. Just you guys can probably guess. So, first of all, allow me to just look at this title. Trump outlets the Democrats again and saves the whales. You know what? Just first of all, I just want to say I completely respect the fact that Jimmy Dore is fucking with our movement by still calling himself a leftist. That shit is hilarious. Like, Jimmy Dore is the most right-winged leftist I think I've ever fucking met. Ben Shapiro is more left-wing than Jimmy Dore. Tim Pool is more left-wing than fucking Jimmy Dore. And they're not left-wing even in the slightest. So, I just hope that for the sake of I hope that for the sake of the left, any leftist that was for listening to Jimmy Dore now no longer will. I sincerely hope that that is the case. So this video is 6 minutes, but it's going to take me 20 because I pause every time that Jimmy Dore talks. Saves the whales. Saves the whales. Because remember, on the campaign trail, Jimmy Dore was saying that Trump was to the left of Kamala Harris. Remember that? Well, we're seeing that that's not true now, but I digress. Jimmy's got to make his money. Let's just play this and see what.
Hey, turns out Trump just saved the whales. I'm not kidding. That's what that Democrats used to do. They used to be concerned. Remember, save the whales?
Yes.
Trump just did it. Well, they've been putting up windmills, which kills whales. And that's, by the way, that's the science.
How in the
That's not made up. It's not misinformation.
Yeah, that is. How in the fuck does windmills, wind blowing air when the whales are under the water? Are you in high school? I got called a retard a lot, okay? And I can complete I understand. But holy fuck, bro. I am 32 seconds in and I want to die. I really don't want to do this anymore, bro. Is it worth the 15 subs? Yes, it is.
That's the science. Victory. Trump has promised to pause all offshore wind leases, which could save the North Atlantic right whale from extinction at the hands of industrial wind energy. It's incredible to watch Republicans steal the save the whales issue from Democrats. Video. So upon hearing this, President Biden said that Trump should be more concerned with Americans than people who live in Wales. Wah, wah. Trump to take more than, so this is from this article. President-elect Trump will sign more than 200 executive actions on Inauguration Day, a massive first wave of policy priorities focused on border security, energy, reducing the cost of living for Americans, ending DEI programs across the federal government, and more.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Because ending DEI will solve the issue of the fact that bread is rising like 45 cents a week, or the fact that gas prices are going up almost to $4 again. Because we gotta, prioritize getting our all whiteness back, because that is what will solve everything. The fact that everything went woke is the entire reason why the corporations were like, hey, you know what? You guys need eggs to live. You guys need bread to live. You guys need gas to live. You guys need houses to live. Why don't we just raise the price of everything, because we all got a major bailout? Because that is definitely the reason why. Because of DEI. Fuck off. Seriously. Fuck off.
A senior administrative official who was familiar with the executive actions and authorized to brief Fox News Digital said Trump on day one will end catch and release and pause all offshore wind leases. So there you go. This means California Governor Gavin Newsom is going to have to run his electric vehicles on a.
Hold on, Jimmy. Hold on 1 second. Read a little further in there. Because you know what that says? It says terminate the electric vehicle mandate, abolish the Green New Deal. The Green New Deal never passed. The Green New Deal never happened. It's a fucking boogeyman. That shit never happened. It never passed. It's not real. It didn't happen. Now, are you going to say that here or are you going to skip to the next slide? Because if you don't say that here, this just proves that you are indeed a dishonest actor. And I will tell you why. Because you were the one who said that the Democrats were weak for not passing the Green New Deal. And you know what? When you said that, you were correct. But now you're not going to say that. Why? Because you are in MAGA's pocket. Let us continue this.
Large diesel engine in his backyard.
Oh,
this is a major success for all of us who have fought for.
What did I tell you? He skipped it. Because if he says that, he knows that this shit isn't true. He knows it's not true.
For years to save the critically endangered North Atlantic right whale from the depraved wind energy lobby, green sellouts, and fake journalists. That's from Michael Schellenberger. And here's a clip. They did a documentary on how the wind farms in the ocean offshore are killing whales. They're killing whales. So here's just a minute of that documentary.
1,000%. That is the boat. Let's bring it to dead stop. I saw another whale had washed up. It's becoming a pattern. Is it the windmills? Is it the pounding of the seafloor? How many whales is it going to take?
There aren't many places where the North Atlantic right whale can go.
All right. I'm not a geologist. I'm not a scientist, but I can just make it very clear and tell you exactly why this shit is happening. Because the sea levels are rising because of climate change. Because the whales have nowhere to go because the sea levels are rising because of climate change. And what is one of the first actions that the president of the United States does? He pulls out of the Paris Climate Accord. Guess what? Whales are going to keep dying. You want to know why? Because we're not combating climate change. That is why. Not because of wind energy, which has been proven to be safe.
It's destined to extinction.
It sounds like they're like it's on pile driving.
This is what the whale is experiencing. What the United States is looking at is thousands of wind turbines in an area that our whales, our dolphins, our marine life, where they live, where they migrate, where they breed. It's only when they started going into the wind lease areas that we believe that the whales are dying.
So those red dots are whale deaths.
Precisely.
What a scandal.
So, yeah. So, again, there's big money to be made in windmills and green energy, and they don't care if they kill the whales, just like the oil companies don't care if they poison the groundwater, just like that. Trump is doing things Democrats would have done without hesitation when I was a kid. He stood by union longshoremen and averted a strike. Did you know that? The longshoremen, I covered in another video, longshoremen said Trump's the greatest friend to the working man and president in their lifetime.
He cut Medicare and Medicaid, raised prescription drug prices for 73 million Americans. He froze funding for Head Start so that children can go to pre-K for free. He froze funding for school breakfast and lunch for kids, which means that parents are going to have to pay more to feed their kids, which they shouldn't have to do, because when parents work hard, the school should be able to provide lunch for their children. So how is it that doing all that is helping the working person? How is it that that helps the single mom in Detroit who has 3 kids that she has to provide for on her own, and she works 3 jobs, and her kids need to be in school as long as possible? And sometimes she won't have the ability to make them a lunch. That might be their only meal of the day. But the president of the United States wants to permanently cut school lunch for kids for free. That's not helping parents or working people. That does not help working people. There are working people on Medicaid. There are working people on Medicare. There are working people on food stamps and Section 8 and FAFSA. There are working people who work hard who are having their lives stripped from them. Jimmy Dore? Do you give a fuck? I doubt it. You care about your MAGA check. I care about all 330 million Americans whose lives are now about to be ruined in a few short days. And I guarantee you that you're going to be just fine sitting in your fucking mansion saying that Trump is doing a terrific job. There are people who were diehard Trumpers a year ago who are telling me now, hey, I regret ever supporting him. And you want to sit up here and support him when you know better than to do so. You know he's evil. You know what he is doing. You know what he's doing. You know how he's fucking over workers. Elon Musk is in the administration, Jimmy. But you don't care because MAGA pays you.
Forced a ceasefire to stop a genocide. That's what Trump did, not Biden. And now he's saving the effing whales. This shows you how horrible the Democrats have gotten that Trump can show them up this easily. Wow. Or you could say he's out lefting them.
Oh my!
Because the Democrats are a right-wing party. They're an authority.
I mean, they are a right-wing party, but there are 2 right-wing parties in this country. There is no left. Oh my fucking god, bro! You're not gonna lose any subs, Jimmy. You barely are gaining anyway. Just come out with it and just say that you're a right winner. Just say it, bro. Just say it. You won't lose any subs, bro. I promise you. You will not lose any subs. Okay. 2 minutes.
Authoritarian party that serves Wall Street, the military-industrial complex, big
That's true.
pharma,
That's true.
corporations.
So do the Republicans, but that's true. Are you not gonna say that the Republicans do the same? The Republicans do the same, right? Right, Jimmy? Right? It's both parties, not just one, right? Both parties are fucking us, right? It's not only just the one. It's not just the one party, correct? It's both parties, right? Right? Correct, Jimmy? That's right, right? You and I both know that, right?
So Trump. He's just saved the whales
No, he fucking didn't.
from extinction. The northern right, what do they call the northern right whale? Yeah, Hey, if you can't remember the last time you slept all night or didn't feel stressed during the day, you need to hear about CB.
He's doing ad reads now. What a guy. What a lad. I don't know how much more of this I can take, bro. Fuck.